They gave me a new moving day. And that will be Friday. So I'll come back here with another episode of Feel Good Friday. Hopefully I will feel good. But I know with all this moving, child, fibromyalgia gonna rear its ugly head and say, no ma'am, you're not Superwoman. But we'll see. I'm gonna try to pace it out and make it. So hey, how is y'all doing? Is y'all doing all right? Salvation Army came this morning and unloaded a bunch of stuff, but I didn't realize they don't take food. I should have known, but I thought as long as it was non-perishable and not open, they would take it. So I'm gonna just go back to the homeless shelter and just leave the boxes. Reduce the amount of stuff I got to take with me. Okay, so now at this moment, y'all know the tray got to still make its appearance, and guess what? The new place is the same. Gonna be the same train running through my yard, except it's gonna be, well, not my yard, it's gonna be across the street from me instead of in my backyard. So I'm gonna be on the other side of the street when I move, so that the tracks will be running in front of me. Now, one thing I'm worried about that when I have my little grandbabies, that's gonna be like a situation. So I'm definitely gonna have to put up one of them safety gates or something. I'm waiting for my package from Walmart. I got a notification saying they here, and I went to the door. They wasn't here. They just told a whole lie. But main thing I want out of there is the mango fruit bars, because it is so parched. I mean, the heat is dry. That's what I ain't gonna miss at all. The heat here is overkill, you know. People built furnaces and, you know, installed furnaces that will heat up a whole house quickly. But in this age of energy efficiency, we just don't need that much. And you know, they building the stuff much more energy efficient. So I will be glad to get rid of this big overkill furnace, because no matter what steps I took to reduce the footprint of that to where it's only heating up my room, because it don't make sense to heat up no other room in the house, because I don't spend all day in the rest of the rooms. Problem is though, it is a heater from 1958, so even when I got the thermostat in there set at 70, it's 80 in my room. So I won't miss that part. I was grateful to have heat. That's definitely wasn't one of my complaints at this residence. I definitely had heat, but I'm paying for it. My bill is $347. And when you got to pay the full rent of $588 out of a $900 check, who got $347 just for the utility company? Not I. So I won't miss that. The new place has central air. I mean, I just seen the whole thing. You know, being in the house, you could tell it wasn't overly cold or overly hot. So I feel like, you know, everything is going to be more of an even balance, and I won't have that extreme utility situation. However, I still plan to get off the grid, so don't think that ain't part of the strategy. So I'm gonna need them bad boys to be running my grow lights when I do a new grow which, by the way, somebody told me to save that plant yesterday because I brought it home. I brought 2 plants home from Walmart. And one of them was a mint plant and the other one was basil. Because I wanted to make my mango salsa. Because I thought I was moving and I didn't want to have to be worried about no cooking. I was going to make my mango salsa so I can have an all-day snack, guilt-free snack. But this my basil. She ain't looking too well. But somebody said I could bring her back. So I did it. See, what I'm taking with me to the new place is these self-watering planters that I got from Target. And if you was with me yesterday, I showed y'all how to make a soda bottle planter. And so that's what I put this basil plant in so it could get a little bit more of its life. But I decided I want to put this in the new one, the new planter pots. The self-watering kind. But I did show y'all this because I wanted y'all to see you could get started growing. And this is baby hydroponics, okay? Where the soil and the cloth work together. This is like a wick. It works like a wick and it draws the water up and the plants just go down and get what they want. And when you see the roots grow all the way down into the bottom part here, that's when it's time to put it out in the ground and grow outside. But they can last a long time in these planters, and that is how I grew for the first 2 years I was living here. It was all entirely pop out of planters. But because at the new house, I really don't want to, I don't want to take the old greenhouses. I kind of want to just start all over. I really want a more sturdier greenhouse. I want something more like made out of metal. So I got my eye on something I saw at HSN. And I think I'm going to go with that. Because I want something on wheels. See, and that's another thing. With the new place, everything I buy for the new place is going to be on wheels. Whether it's shelves, whether it's storage, whether it's whatever. Because it's like all my totes. I'm not happy about the tote that the shopper picked for me yesterday. Because the one I picked had wheels. But apparently it was sold out. So I got this one. But I'm not going to fret about it too much. Because that's going to be baby hydroponics. Well, not baby. It's going to be the real deal. Because I really got a space for it. Where the wash and dry hookup, that's the perfect space for a grow room. And the water connection is right there. You know, it's there for a wash machine. But it's also can be for hydroponics. So I'm going to try my hand out in full hydroponics. Because I kind of don't want to be bothered with the soil no more. My family's so clumsy. They be knocking it over. I really don't want that, you know, like the spillage and stuff in my living room. So I'm gonna change my strategy. Since that's the case that they brought me, I think that's a sign. Because that's the kitchen stuff. That stuff will be, you know, in the cabinets and stuff at the new place. And then I'm going to end up repurposing that container because that's the right kind to do a hydroponic system. And I want to do it. I want to do it in the wash and dry hookup room that's at the new place, which I got new news. Feel Good Friday, that's the day. The reinspection will happen. They corrected the problem with the window. My landlord calmed down. So I guess whatever business he was going to do today and expecting me to be gone, he going to do Friday when I'm gone. Works for me. I just didn't want to be out in the street. I didn't want no extreme situation, but honey, I'm a survivor. If I would have had to go, because I already signed the, breakage of the lease, I would have lived in that doggone storage unit for real, till I could move into the new place. Here we go again. I should have. You thought you was done packing? I wish I was done. It's still a whole bunch of miscellaneous stuff, including all my grow stuff. I have not gone to the grow room yet. What used to be my grow room turned into a storage / for bicycles, lawnmowers, and other stuff besides grow stuff. So today I'm going to spend purging that. And I already recovered what I wanted out there, which was my 3 grow lights. So that's out the room, and pretty much everything else except the solar panels is going to be gone. Going to be trash, pulling and heaving it out of there. Because I'm not taking that stuff to the new place. Let me get this. See, it's a part of me that's thinking that these people don't know they've been hacked. Because it keeps showing a different person. And it could be that they don't know they hacked. And that this hacker is running loose, trolling people's chats. So, one thing you're going to find out about me, I'm not one of those old bags that be like, oh, technology, don't know what I'm doing. Here, you use, I'm going to give you my power and turn over my gadget and let the little kids fix me up. No, I've been on the technology game for 3 decades, over 3. So, but I meant to change my password. I didn't get a chance to do that, but let me get back over in here into YouTube to get rid of this trouble. But yeah, now they just gave me a notice that my package was ready from Walmart. I'm waiting. I didn't see nothing left on the porch. Yeah, I'm afraid I'm still going to be packing and purging all the way up until Friday. It was only so much that Salvation Army could take because they don't take food. So I'm just going to go down the street because it's a mission down the street and just leave boxes down there. I told my son I needed more boxes, but he didn't bring me no more. I could have got a lot more done yesterday. So, this troll, please leave me alone. Anyway, okay, they out of there. So, how you doing then, Cal? I appreciate you coming in. Welcome to the chat. You over there in the Netherlands, showing me some Netherland love. I appreciate that. And another thing, I can't wait to move. One reason why I can't wait to move and get situated, then I can focus back on my websites. I'm also doing a website for my son, so that was a little distraction. Okay, you said watch out for what? Watch out for overfollow. What does that mean? Overflow with hydro? Is that what you're saying? Anyway, I'm in the process. I'm waiting for my new package. This is food because I'm hungry. Oh, you have to watch out for overflow water with the hydroponics. Yeah, and I'm going to have a timer. I got a timer and all that. I got the stuff to hook it up because I've been meaning to do it. But it just was never a, like, best case scenario in this house. It's an old house, so I couldn't get it set up in the kitchen. I didn't want to do that, no way. The back porch where I currently have all the parts to it, it's no water source, and I, would just been kind of weird, kind of finagling trying to get it to go from the kitchen or out from outside inside to that section. So I'm glad the new house is already set up like that, and the faucet is right there inside in the washer and dryer hookup. I don't need the washer and dryer hookup room because I have a small washer that washes my clothes, because that's just me. I don't have no whole bunch of clothes to wash. How many plants I could grow legally here in Illinois? You could grow 6 plants legally. Hey, the Queen Files, how you doing? Welcome to the chat. So yeah, I'm just talking about my move. And if you're interested in hearing that, stick around. So my move was supposed to be last Friday, but it was delayed because it did not pass inspection. I guess it's a blessing and a curse. It's a blessing because I'm glad they were thorough, and you really don't want to move into a place and it got, a bunch of crap wrong with it. To me, I was so impressed, so I was blinded by everything so new. So, like, everything was new, even the kitchen sink, the faucets on the sink in the bathroom, and the toilet, and you can tell the tub is new, the floors is new, the walls all newly painted. So it's newly rehabbed, and I got caught up in seeing all the newness of that, and I didn't bother opening no windows, but Section 8 did bother, and they opened up the window, and one of them slammed down on their finger, and I guess that didn't make them too happy. I guess I would be mad too if my finger almost got snapped in the window. But it has been corrected. My new landlord contacted me this morning, and it's official. I will be able to come Friday for the move-in orientation, and the inspection will take place at 8:30 a.m. and then it's going to be my place. It will be official. So I'm excited. I'm very excited about the move. I do like this place a lot. It's got a lot of things going for it, and especially accommodates my growing side, because I got a huge backyard. But one thing I'm not going to do, see, I don't know yet. It seems like it's a lot of dirt back there, but I don't know if that, back section grows weeds. It could grow weeds, but what I will do, if it is like that, I will get wood chips. I don't know how they would be delivered to me, but we'll figure out something, I'm sure. But that's what I would do. I would get wood chips and just cover that whole yard, because I don't want no grass. It was super stressful. You are not kidding, Queen Five. I appreciate the congratulations. Yes, to getting all this shit situated. um, it ain't no joke, but yeah, we'll be, I will be sharing new gardening videos because we just in time. That's one thing about it, is just in time. Time to start to throw them seeds out there and get it to going to growing. Some stuff can go out right now. They can take the cold. The some stuff that they can go out right now can take the cold is onions. So if you got onions in your plan, in your grow plans, go ahead and get those. They can take the cold. They can take the cold. They can take the snow. Matter of fact, they come back. I got some. I see little sprouts coming back that's out in the yard. I make a one grand last day tour in my yard, and I used to talk about how big this yard was, but it's a burn to have a yard that big. So I won't miss that big ass yard either. I was excited about it because I wanted to put my solar panels up. So in that case, in that regard, I did want a big yard. But the yard that I have now in the new place is perfect. It's just right. It's not too big. It's not too small. You can definitely grow plenty of plants back there. Have a little swing set. Have a shed. It's big enough for all that, and it's enclosed in a privacy fence that ain't no gate to, for somebody to get out, like a little toddler to get out and run out there on the train track, or people coming in trying to steal my solar panels. So I'm very excited about that. Are you taking any of the mint that's in the ground? Yes, I am. They died off. Let me show you something. I don't know who that was asking me for the orange mint, but this your lucky day. I don't know who that was, and if you see this video, leave a comment, say it's me. I was the one that wanted the orange mint. Oh, that was you? Look at this. Now, I thought this plant was completely kaput and dead. I brought it indoors. I was, looking and praying. It had a few leaves on there. All them leaves fell off. I didn't see no seeds. Didn't know what had happened. Like, what happened? Let me show you what happened. It went dormant. It went dormant. And guess what came back this year? See all those little green plants? That's not weed. That is little orange mints coming back. So I shall have orange mint. I shall have peppermint. I shall have spearmint. This is my spearmint. I got a new plant from Walmart to start. Really, that was more for y'all to let you know you can get these plants year-round at Walmart or your bougie grocery stores like Whole Foods, Hy-Vee, who else? Well, Hy-Vee, Myers. You can get the fresh plant. And now what I didn't do, I bought this from Walmart and I didn't check the roots. Okay. Well, these roots is kind of looking like the basil. So I'm going to go ahead and get this in the pot too growing. And I'm stepping up my little plant game because I told y'all I started out growing in the pop bottle planters. And I'm telling you why I did that. Because I'm ADD, I'm forgetful. I didn't start out having no green thumb. I killed a many a plant, okay? I am a murderer. I have murdered some plants, for real, for real. And it's because I forget to water. Like my aloe plants, they indoors. If it weren't for the fact that they just soul survivors, they are a real strong plant and survive all kinds of abuse, they would have been long dead because I forget to water them. In fact, I forget it so much that when my family was trying to help me out, they had moved all my stuff from all the rooms to the basement and to the back porch so that I could have my rugs, my carpet professionally cleaned. I forgot about them aloe plants in the back porch. So all the way from like November to January, they didn't get no water and still survive. So if it's any plant you worried about having a green thumb and worrying about messing up, aloe, it's very difficult. But I did, meet one person. One person indicated they did kill the aloe plant. They are killable if you do a certain thing. One thing I think will kill the aloe plant is too much water. That plant don't like a lot of soggy soil. So it was thriving with the lack of water. So obviously it's, originated or used to arid climates where, not a whole lot of rain falls. So, yeah, I had a mint plant and a basil plant. They both came in a container like this. So I'm going to get this out of this container and get her started in a new bougie pot that I got from Target. That's what my sister would call it. That's the step up from Walmart, because they have a little, more designer, bougier kind of stuff. And yes, they have these planters. So I hope that this worked out for me, because what this is, it works like the pop bottle planter, where this is a reservoir right here in the bottom. Can I separate it? Yeah. So you have a reservoir right there where the water hangs out, and it operates on the same principle, where the water will wick up into the soil. See right there, and which means for people like me, you can go longer between watering. Child, finally I got the good news. I got the good news today. The landlord called. The new landlord and the old landlord called me this morning and said the inspection is going to happen Friday. Yay, Friday. So I'm going to have me a feel-good Friday. Promise you. We're going to have a party. A party for real. That is if I'm not too exhausted now. I might be too exhausted. It might have to be a feel-good Saturday. Hopefully it'll be a feel-good Friday. We can have that housewarming party. I'm sick of that glare. Let me move this over just a little tad bit more. That glare is blinding me. The moving is going along. I got the official news. The reinspection is going to happen at 8:30 a.m. on Friday. And then after that is the moving orientation. And I shall be given the keys to my new place. It's all going to happen Friday. This Friday. Thought it was going to be last Friday. But it was this Friday. So now I'm going to get her, which she is thriving, and I can't wait to put her in some mango salsa. Let me go check on my items, because my stuff should have been here from Walmart. I just bought a little food. Something to go with the stuff that's in here to try to use that up by Friday. Hold on a second. I'll be right back. mean? I hate when they do that. I tell them every time I leave a note and say, don't leave the shit outside. Why? Because I don't want to sit out in the sun melting. It's frozen food. They did it anyway. No tip for you. Okay, now here go my new basil plant. Okay? And you can buy these year round with the EBT. Don't get it twisted. I'm still balling on the budget. Still balling on the budget. So I got the rest of my ingredients for my mango salsa. A couple of new fresh limes. Oops. Oh Lord, I done dropped all of them. Oh Lord, where do you want to? Okay. All right, I'm gonna put these in the bowl with the rest of my fresh fruit, and we're gonna plant the basil and the mint, and they gonna go with me to the new place in the new planter. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. We put these up first. I love my mango fruit bars. They only had 2 left because I had put down there a place to order for 6. I know they was like, God damn, what you need 6 boxes for? What you need 6 boxes of mango fruit bars for? Because I eat them. Because I eat them. I do eat them like that. It be so dry and parched here, y'all. And I'm going to be making a dish with the rest of my zucchini. A shrimp Alfredo. With zucchini. See, look at that. I'm so mad. Ain't no telling how long they've been sitting out there. And I tell them every time, ring the bell. My door was open so I know they could hear somebody in the house. Music blasting. No tip for you. If I wouldn't have went out there, these would have all been melted out there in the sun. So, yep, gardening best friend, we are going to be moving. It is official. Oh, I love these things, y'all. But I'm mad. They outside just melting. Oh man, your gummy vitamins, yeah. I wrote that in the note. I said, please ring the doorbell. Because a lot of big people see the old house and they think that doorbell don't work. No, it works. It works very well. I said, ring the bell and wait for an answer. No tip for you. And I'm balling on the budget. I need an excuse, not the tip. And I am going to complain. Because I say that every time. Don't leave the stuff on the step. Let me sign for it if I have to. Why? Because I want the shit in my hand. Yeah, these are the fruit bar. It's all fruit. No added sugar. And I love them. I love them. I tear them up. My little grandbaby love them too. When she come here, she goes straight to the refrigerator because she know I'm going to have some in there. And she called them popsicles too. I want a popsicle. They have peach, lime, raspberry. I didn't like the raspberry so much. It was real tart. But some people like that tartness. So I ain't gonna say go by me on that. The raspberry, the flavor wise was good, but it was too tart. A little bit too tart for me. And they have raspberry, strawberry is delicious. Ooh, strawberry and the mango, of course. Peach, strawberry, lime, raspberry, and then they got a box where you get the assorted flavors, and it's just like one stick. Instead of a whole bar, it's a stick, and so you get all the flavors in there. But I done bought so many of these, I should have stock in this company. Yeah, I love them, and they sold out. It's because of me. When they be sold out here in this town, it's because of me. I be hitting them up. I eat them all the time. That's another one of my guilt-free snacks. Because there is no additional sugar added. It's just all natural flavors and food. Okay. All right, so back to the business at hand. I made my announcement. Good news has happened to your girl. She moving. And before she moved, she getting some plants started that she bought from Walmart. And see, this is what I wanted the most. Because I'm mad. I'm mad, y'all. Because look at what happened to my last basil plant. But we're not going to have that problem this time. Because I'm getting it out of this package right away. See, that's the thing. When you get them from the big box store, you don't know how long they've been sitting on that shelf. So, when I took this basil plant out, its package, it looked like that one day. And I bought these two the same day. They was right next to each other. So it's from the same batch. But obviously this one had been there longer. But I put it in some dirt and I'm going to see what happens. Somebody said I still can get a plant up out of that. We'll see. But guess what? Oh, none of them look edible, okay? That's what I have a problem with. I'm mad about that. So I went on and ordered me a new go-round and see. One thing about this plant, I eat it all the time. So it's like you don't have to make a full commitment to growing. If you really don't want to do a whole bunch of growing, that really ain't your thing, you can just start with herbs. To me, this is cost effective. I say that because you tell me what would be better if you get a package of these and you get a coupon for 20% off. Okay, you get a package, you eat up the package, ain't no more gonna be growing. But if you get this package, the plant, you can have this whole thing triple and double on you and get plants continue to grow. In fact, you can get them to grow all year long, because if you have them outside and bring them in for the winter, they can still be growing indoors during the winter. To me, that's the win-win. People with balling on a budget like me, funds is tight, you need to start considering growing to stretch your dollars. So today, y'all, I'm trying to step up my game. As T.S. Madison would say, step my coochie up. And so I bought some better pots. Look, and I hadn't used it so long with spider web and made a home there. Let me get my wipes. Get rid of that web. And so now we're gonna give this new basil I just got from Walmart, which I'm gonna mention again. You can get with the EBT card. Where my receipt go? I think I kept the receipt because I was getting ready to take that plant back, but we're gonna see if that don't shape up in a day or so. I'm taking that plant back and give me another one because I won't want it look like this. That plant looked like this when I first brought it home. But that's the other thing I learned. That's lesson learned. Even when I buy it from the big box, I gotta check the roots. Look. See that? See them roots circling around too, so I gotta get both of these out. Both of these. The spearmint and the basil. They gotta come out. They need more room. They need more room. So I'm gonna be putting them in these self-watering planters. So back to the move. The move, y'all, is touching my heart, and it's a couple of life lessons I'm learning from this whole thing. Because I got this secret side of me that I never revealed before now. Well, I did reveal it a little bit about 2 years back before VS tried to destroy my Fat for Life TV. I was revealing a little bit of my hoarding ways. It's not easy to admit your flaws publicly to no one. So, my grow room had an overabundance of soda bottles. And I'll show you. I showed you guys in the other video, the one before this one, the live, how to make these pop bottle planters. I love this because it's like almost a set and forget. You don't have to worry about watering and then you have a visual to help give you a clue when you need to add water, because when it get down you can clearly see the water is gone, and then you don't have to do no work. The plants will just reach this cloth, this wick, this cloth. This is just a dish towel cut up in strips, and it acts as a wick, and it wicks the water up, and the plants feed themselves. You never have to do anything but add more water. I love this method, and this is the method that I grew with for 3 years. My first 3 years here, this is how I grew. And so I had a greenhouse, and I had a whole shelf of these planters with my mint. I had mint going, I had basil, I had sage, I had some thyme, and I grew indoors, year round. But now, as I mentioned before, I'm trying to step my coochie up. So I bought the fancy self-watering pots from Target that has the reservoir in the bottom, and I'm gonna be adding the new plants that I got from Walmart today to this. We're gonna see how good or bad it compares to the pop bottle planters. Because see, you could pay more money for a pot. That don't mean it necessarily is better, but we're gonna see. So far, it's doing my orange mint justice, because I ain't had to do nothing. Them doggone things came right back by themselves. It looked like it was dead, And I got ready. I was getting ready to pull the whole thing out and put it outside in the yard with the rest of my dirt. Until I saw the little sprouts. I said, oh, they came back. So I just had to give that some time. And I think I am going to have to still kind of, you know, de-weed or whatever, declutter the orange mint, because I see a lot of root that is dead that do need to come out of there. And yeah, but they still came back. The fact that they came back, I'm just elated. And yes, ma'am, today is a nice day, decent enough. So if my grandson come here today, we gonna be over there digging up the peppermint and the spearmint. I mean the chocolate mint. I got some chocolate mint in the back and peppermint. We're gonna dig that up and take that right along with us. It's going with us to the new house. And the thing is, the yard is set up where I can grow outside easily, but I'm not gonna put nothing in the ground. I want to, you know, because I know that's some fertile ground, because I can see the trees. It's trees on each side of me, the neighbor's house, and I can see that the branches hang over my yard. So I probably get a lot of leaf debris, but that's okay. That continuously fertilize the soil. So it's good, probably some real good dirt down there. But mama can't do no more digging. She ain't getting on her knees. I bought the fancy chair. That didn't really help me because it's still like maybe an inch off of what I need. I kept it though because I figured I could take it somewhere, or either one day myself, you know, weld it, get a longer piece and do my own welding so that chair be high enough. But until I have a chair that I can use to assist me, I'm going to be doing all raised bed gardeners. I just want to step up my coochie anyway. I'm just going to spend the money. I should be just too cheap to buy the raised bed already put together garden. Well, not already put together, but you know, the box kits that you find at Aldi's. I'm going to keep my eye open because when they do first come out, it'd be a good deal on it. And they sell out quick. What about a tiller? I bought an electric one. Nah, that's an ideal. It's possible because, oh, look who blew in. I spoke you up. My grandbaby just walked in. I spoke you up, huh? How you doing? How was your day? Huh? Cool? Good news. The inspection is Friday. Huh?
I thought you was going to say your cash app card came in.
I didn't get no cash app card. Oh, wait a minute. Let me look at the mail. No. No cash app card. Who, you was supposed to get one from your mother? Me? What, you ordered one? I ain't seen it. Ooh, your hair need redoing, I see. Oh yeah, you need to do that over. I'll do it.
My dad said he gonna the lady that's gonna do my hair, she do my hair, she gonna do my hair.
Okay. I'm sure not gonna beg you. But I'm gonna need your help. You know, I told you I want to take my plants with me, so we gonna be digging those lavenders up and the mint, the chocolate mint in the back. No, we don't need all of them. Just get a nice little thick chunk, and they'll start all over and blow up again at the new place. So you gonna help me with that? It's a nice day too.
It is
a perfect day for it.
I want my coat home.
It's a perfect day for it.
I'm ready now.
I went out there with my shirt on. Well, I'm in a live video. I'm not gonna stay too much longer. We're gonna plant these 2 plants that I got from Walmart, the big box store. As you can see, they need some room to grow. They are pot bound. That's what you call pot bound. Both of these got that. So we need to give it some room to grow. One is gonna be in one pot and one is gonna be in another one. Hand me that bag right there.
What?
And put it in put that in my room. Okay, now is my big bag of soil still out there on the ground out there? Soil. I had a big bag of
Like on the side of the house?
yeah, on the side of the house. Is it still out there? I need that. I need that to come inside.
And you made some cookies?
I didn't make no cookies. I should have bought cookies. You know what I did make?
Some muffins.
And they good. Y'all see? Woo! Woo! They are picture perfect. Ooh. Ooh, that is so good. Huh? Yeah, you can. My family love them. Look at this. Madge, Darren, I hope that you just got hacked. Because I welcome anyone to the chat, but this weird words in there, I think you got hacked. So we're going to get you up out of here. I don't play about that.
These are good.
They are good. And they got the banana in it that you kept requesting. That's what makes it so sweet. That's why the riper ones are better. When you get them first from the store, they don't be as sweet. When you let them ripe, they be super sweet and make great zucchini muffins. Like these. And that's what I'm going to still try to grow indoors is the zucchini. I'm going to still try that. Now that zucchini probably won't fit in that it probably won't fit in the washer and dryer hookup room I got at the new place. But we gonna try it though. We gonna try it. Cause I've seen people grow in the 5-gallon buckets and they just keep, the leaves that fan out and make the plant so big, they just keep them trimmed and time up where they grow upward instead of growing out like that. They grow up like that. I'm gonna try it, girl. Thanks to you, my gardening BFF. I still want to try zucchini indoors. I might consider that electric tiller for real, because I have a electric outlet. This is something that this house has that I never had in any house I ever lived in. And I'm very excited. That is an electrical outlet on the front and the back, outside. So I'm excited about that. And I already had in the thought process, I already was going to get an electric mower for the grass. Because my brother, he was helping me with the yard. But I kept saying I want an electric mower, and he said, no, that ain't no real mower. And I said, see, people just be brainwashed. I was ready to get an electric one, and he talked me out of it. But now that I got an outlet outside in the front and the back, I'm definitely investing in electric lawnmower. You got to worry about no gasoline. And my solar panels, y'all, is going to offset those extra costs, those extra drains on the electricity. I can't wait. I am so excited. I'm so excited, and I just can't hide it. I'm about to lose control, and I just can't find it.
Hide what?
Huh? excited about moving. Moving. We getting rid of these shelves, so.
Oh, you finna throw these away?
Yeah.
We should get some white ones.
I mean, where am I gonna put them? I don't want to put them in there. You seen that house?
Oh, these?
Yeah.
No, I'm saying you should get like some white shells.
Yeah, I'd rather have white in there. White, nice white ones. That go with the decor.
They go with the whole. Ain't the yeah. I thought the walls would be like.
Boy, you keep tripping me out.
What? With my mustache?
That mustache.
Can I get some from Cal?
Yeah. That mustache on you, boy. My grandbaby growing up, he got a mustache. He got a whole mustache on there. I can't get used to it. My grandbaby, looking grown now. Okay, so back to the matter at hand. We're going to get these two plants together. Gather them together in their new environment to prepare to go to the new house. All right, so because we the clumsy family, we got the clumsy curse. We put rocks in the bottom of our plants. At least I do. When I used to see people do that, I never understood why. Now I do. Because like this is my aloe plant. Look at her. She been neglected so bad, I was gone a month. My family ain't watered this plant, not even once, while I was gone. Okay. The fact that it's still alive at all is a miracle. Anyway. Gonna move her out the way so I can get to the rocks. So I got down here in a 5-gallon bucket a whole bunch of, can't see it from there. Yes, I'll do it. Whole bunch of rocks. So we're gonna put rocks on the bottom of this planter. Okay. Yeah, as soon as I do these plants, we coming out there and we gonna dig up some licks. They going with us. That's crazy. That is so crazy. That's so crazy. These trolls is out with the vengeance. That's ridiculous. That's all right. I got something for you too, troll. Okay, you out of there. I don't know who's still with me. I hope it's not just trolls, and I hope other people will tune in. But I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. We just gonna plant this plant. And yeah, we're gonna be done with this video. Cause I just wanted to chill. I just wanted to share my good news. I would have had a 420 break, but my grandbaby showed up. Because it was already 5. I didn't know he was coming. I thought he decided to go home. Instead, he came to see his nana. Now I'm going to be even closer. That's the thing. That's the thing that made me happiest about the new place. I'm going to be even closer to my family And it's still, in a spot where it's, a lot of stuff is still walking distance. So, like for example, y'all heard me, if y'all was following me for a while, y'all seen me talking about the YMCA. They was building the new Y. I thought they had tore down the old one, but they still got the old one. I'm around the corner from the old one. Only thing though, they ain't reopening that hot tub. I wish they would do that. Then my life would be gravy. Cause I'd be right around the corner from that hot tub. Okay, so I'm gonna use some of this dirt from the aloe plant and mix it with the new stuff I got. This part of mix that help protect against overwatering and underwatering. Although I'm not plugging any particular brand, because ain't none of them paying me. Yeah, today I'm purging and planting. Yep. 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 We finna get them plants up out the ground while the ground is soft. All the snow is melted. So we gotta hurry up and get out there before it turns to ice, because our winter ain't over. That's one thing. Don't get it twisted. This is still the winter time in these here parts. I'm in zone 5B if anybody was curious. So our winters continue well into April. Now we don't be having snow in April, but it get cold. I'll never forget, I ran up a bill, a gas bill, to $667. So since these was wrapping around, I'm gonna break this dirt a little bit to encourage it to spread out. Break that up a little bit, and then put the new soil in. Fill it up around the edge. I'm always repurposing things, including my soil. So I got the new stuff on top so we won't be overwatering. And then this is a self-watering planter, self-watering pot. So it has a reservoir on the bottom. And so these are being groomed. Now she in the new pot. These are being groomed to be indoors. These the bougie bolé plants. They gonna stay inside. Unless they get too big, I'll plant them outside. But I ain't trying to do no digging and bending over in the garden outside. All my gardening gonna be indoors. So even if I gotta spend a lot of money to get, a nice greenhouse or shelving unit that look pretty and go with the pretty decor in the new house, that's what I'm gonna do. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. Okay. So now I have replanted the mints in a new pot. And I'm gonna give it a little water on the top. Water from the top. Yep. I have a filter water coming out my faucet. I installed that myself. I shall be doing that at the new house as well. So they get a good round of filter water and going right back here in my windowsill. And they growing just fine. No fancy light or nothing. Just the sunlight that comes in free from the sun. So here's my peppermint that I brought from my daughter's house. Okay? Look at all them new tiny leaves coming. They loving it. Now you tell me what's more economical. A plant that keep on giving you more food that I paid $3 for? Use the EBT? Even at a fancy grocery store like Myers and Hy-Vee. Hers was real fancy. Had a lot of fancy stuff. I was impressed with their Barbie doll collection. If I was a collector, I sure would have been getting that Ida B. Wells one they had. So this the last planter. The last one. Because some of this going in my mango salsa today. And then it's going to get its life. Continue to grow me some more food. And so I start off with the rocks. Let me tilt it down a little bit so you can see what I'm doing. So I'm getting the rocks out of here. Put it on the bottom. Because we the clumsy family. We got the clumsy curse. And sometimes when the plant dry out and you haven't watered it, it becomes real light and easy to knock over. So I put the rocks in there to weight it down. All right. Okay, now we're going to borrow some more dirt from the aloe plant. Put them back in here temporary. And we're going to borrow some more dirt from the aloe plant. And I'm going to give this aloe plant a whole new different pot. Because it's so top heavy, I can't get it to stand up in these kind of pots. So even when I put a stick on it to balance it, it still fall over. Okay, so we're gonna borrow some dirt from the aloe plant. Cause I don't feel like going outside to do that. And we're not gonna fill it all the way to the top. Just give it enough. Halfway. So I just got it, I'm filling it halfway right there. See? Now we're going to put the basil in there. And I'm going to tease this out a little bit. Because the roots is wrapping around on this one too. And I don't want to wake up tomorrow and the plant look like that other one. So we giving her some room to grow. Whole new home here. She got plenty of direction. She can spread her little roots out here. Because I don't want this. See, this plant used to look like that. I brought it home the same day as the spearmint, and got up the next day, it was looking crazy like that. Somebody told me I could bring it back to life, so I'm giving it a chance. But this one got a whole lot of life to it right now. And so we trying to keep that going. Because we want to eat this right away. Right now. Right now. Okay. Now I'm filling it up with some new soil. Down the sides. So this is not an endorsement of any particular product. You use the soil you're comfortable with that's readily available in your town, USA. But I picked this one because I knew I was going to be growing inside. And I didn't want to have the tacky pop bottle planter anymore. But I ain't gonna shame nobody who uses it, because that's how I grew for 3 years, using pop bottles. But because I want to change my hoardy ways, and I don't want to make an excuse for having soda around the house, I'm giving up that method. But that don't have to apply to you. Me, I'm a soda-holic. And I had got off the sodas for some years and fell off the bandwagon and used the planters as an excuse for why I was still buying the pop, buying the soda. Well, it's because I'm going to use it to plant with. So I ended up collecting a ginormous number of pop bottles. And I know people was like, is she crazy? She's like the cat lady with soda bottles. So I'm trying to change my hoardy ways. And so we getting fancy. We in a real pot now. And this is a self-watering pot. I explained that earlier. Where it's a water reservoir where the plant can get water and the dirt can re-uptake the water from in the reservoir instead of just draining off and running out and wasting. It can stay in there and still continue to nourish your plant. So now I can show y'all my little collection that's in the windowsill. That's one good thing about doing these lives on the phone. You can move around. So there you go. These are my new babies that's gonna be growing indoors at the new house. So I got a peppermint back there, a basil right here. Hope this basil plant come back to life. Orange mint doing this thing over there in that corner, and spearmint doing this thing in that corner right there. So that's the new indoor plant family. And this one, these are potatoes. That'll be next. That's going in a bag, and that's going outside because they like the cold weather. So that's it. That's it for this video. It's been a blast. It's been a blast. It's been real. And now I'm making progress. Might be slow progress, but it's still progress, right? All right. See you again in the next video. Peace and love. All right now.